Hello, this is Kim Keefe with Kim Keefe's Team Open Doors, proud to present with another episode of the Kim Keefe's Community Corner. This week, I am super thrilled to have my dear friend, June Frantz. June is the owner of Destination Transformation. However, I've known June for way longer than that. And June, to me, is better known as the motivator extraordinaire, the encourager. One of my favorite Facebook groups with hers is the 100 Days to Amazing, what was the name of that, June? The
squat challenge?
Yes, the squat challenge. What were we doing there?
We did 100 squats a day.
Woo.
For 30 days. But we did it.
I can feel it already. So June, tell us a little bit about yourself, if you would.
Okay, so I am a certified health and wellness coach. And I'm not just into nutrition. So a health and wellness coach, we see your career, your family, your activities, your passions. We see those as your primary food, and we see food as a secondary food. And so when you work with us, we bring those primary foods into balance. And then usually when we bring those into balance, then the food aspects of your life then also comes into balance.
Makes sense to me. What type of programs do you offer?
So I do mostly group programs. I like those because you're getting to affect more people at one time instead of just one-on-one. I do one-on-one, but I like to do corporate because now with everything going on in this world, corporations are realizing that not only do they need fiscal health, they also need to look at the health of their employees and keeping them healthy and happy. So I recently wrote a program called Break Your Boundaries and Reach New Heights. And it has boundary work in there. It has nutrition. It has exercise, and it has self-care. So it is based on creating teams and having a little bit of fun camaraderie, a little bit of competition. So that's what that one is based on. And then I have more that are more individual detoxes, self-care, and I'm currently working on 60 days sugar detox.
Wow. Is a 60 days, is that a magic number?
So, you used to hear all the time, 21 days to create a habit. Well, it's 21 days for a habit to start to stick. And it's usually more like 90 to 120 days for it to be completely solidified in your life. So I just went to the medium of 60 days. It's locked in your brain good enough that you can then go on by yourself. If you still need help after the 60 days, then I'm here for you, but let's just focus on these 60 days, one day at a time.
So people like myself, probably, I think I'm doing really good at the no sugar thing. I mean, I even passed up a cookie the other day. It was crazy. But I made a choice not to eat the cookie. And as a vegan, it probably had some butter, egg, dairy, something in it anyway. But you probably have a theory about people like me who think we don't eat a lot of sugar.
There is sugar in everything. There's sugar in your ketchup. You drinking wine, there's lots of sugar in your wine. Some wines have up to 16 grams of sugar in a glass. That's like eating a donut.
Ooh.
Yeah. So there's sugar even in your spices. I've taken some of my spices and sugar is hidden behind 75 different names that it just doesn't say sugar, So I always like to see they're hidden. As soon as we get smart, they change things up and they make it a little bit more difficult for us to find. But they don't realize that we're just as smart as they are. So sugar is hidden underneath 75 different names, and it's even in your spices. So I just ordered from a company called Primal Kitchen, and you can even get some of their stuff at Walmart. They have no sugar added to their ketchup and a lot of their salad dressings. And they're made with avocado oil, which is really good for you. It's a really good fat.
Awesome. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
So tell me, I know you really are focusing on the corporate level, but as an individual, if I were to find interest in some of your programs, could I reach out to you and benefit from one of those programs individually?
You sure could. My boundary program is really written towards being in a group, but I could always tailor it to an individual. I noticed that with working with individuals, 3 months, if you're just working one-on-one, 3 months is not enough. 6 months is too much. So the sweet spot is about 4 months working one-on-one with someone. And as we get closer to the 4 months, I tailor down the communication so that I'm weaning you off of being dependent upon me.
Okay, fair enough. I also heard you talk about in our pre-interview a little bit about an event you have going on this month called Christmas in July. Could you share a little bit about that too?
12 days of, so it's 12 days of Christmas in July, and it started today. And each day, a women business-owned entrepreneur is featured. So we have people who have Pampered Chef, homemade jewelry, or handmade jewelry, I should say, handmade bags, trying to get a lot of recognition for a lot of people who this past few months has kind of affected, right? So they're mompreneurs, right? Which doesn't mean that they're any less of an entrepreneur than anybody else. It's just helping them get back up and getting started. And it's a Facebook event. Today was our first day, and it seems to be going quite well. It's each day we're building on the excitement, right? And so more people are getting attracted to it, and we were up to 160 this morning. So that's pretty good.
Awesome. Well, great. And I haven't been in there yet, so it'll be 161 or 2 by the time we're done here. So, June, I so appreciate your time and energy, and I can't help but ask, what's the one thing that you could say you're most grateful for as a result of COVID-19?
I am most grateful for my health and being able to spend time with my family. That was I had a little opportunity to watch a couple of my great nieces and nephews for a few weeks when this whole thing started. So I was really grateful to be able to spend some time with them. And just, we are always going, so it was kind of nice to de-stress a little bit. But that is what brought me to writing the whole sugar program, because I was having a hard time staying out of the cabinets and the refrigerator, and people are posting like, I need social distancing from my refrigerator. And then that's when I started to do the research of like, why are we so affected with the sugar? And I know our time is running out, but I just wanted to say, it is a problem, because when they've done research with rats, and when they've isolated a rat, and they've given them the choice to have water and water with heroin, when the isolated rat is going to drink the water with heroin. When they put them back in the community and they can have fun in the little wheels and they're with other rats, they drink the water. So it affects us when we're isolated. So all these people who have been feeling the separation, it is a true fact. The isolation is really what has been driving people to be spending more time in the pantry and the refrigerator.
Yikes. That's scary. Well, we started out early on this COVID tour vowing to stay fit, be healthy, be better every single day. And June, thank you for being a part of that process. I adore you. I look forward to great success and hopefully having you on our shows in the future. And thank you again. You'll see contact information below and behind and forward and all over. Or if you need to find June and you can't find her, you find me. I'll hook you up. So
I appreciate you, Kim. I really appreciate you and all that you do for the community.
Oh, well, thank you, June. It's my pleasure. And of course, it's all about loving where you live. And the better we are at facilitating it being, just better in our community, the easier it is to live here too. So thank you for that.